Hello YouTube, Gunnut here. It's another great day to be an American. Let freedom reign. So today I'm doing a video on a scope I recently picked up to go on my new Model 70 featherweight rifle. I wanted to get something that was in keeping with the featherweight theme, and I wanted something in what I would consider a good magnification range for deer hunting in woods to somewhat occasional open field. So without further ado, here's what I picked up. It's the Nikon Monarch 3, and the particular model that I picked up is the 2.5 to 10 by 42 in matte finish with their BDC reticle. Lists a couple of the features on the box here. It's a couple of things that kind of sounded cool to me was it's got the spring-loaded zero reset turrets, which is good. It does come with flip-open lens covers. So we'll take a quick look here. I will show you what's in the box. So the Monarch 3, it comes with a cloth, I guess lens cleaning cloth. I'm not exactly sure, but seems nice. It's got Nikon on it. And then the scope. And then I also actually already took out the quite large instruction manual. It must be a variety of languages, I'm sure. So it's very thick. We'll not spend any time looking at that. And also a guide to using their BDC reticle. This is just the English guide, so there's a lot of information, but I think there's a lot of different reticles. So it looks like it's pretty much every product they cover. So this is the scope. Let's go ahead and take a look. Starting at the back, it has the lens cover on. I'm assuming that's covering up our, yep, there's our focus here at the back, which is just a twist type, which is good. Like I said, the lens covers feel somewhat cheap, but it did go back on fairly easy as long as they mostly work. I do like the flip-up lens covers for deer hunting. Here you can see the magnification range, the markings, 2.5 to 10. It actually goes in pretty small increments there, so you know exactly where you're at. At the front of the scope says Monarch 3. Underneath, here it says what the model number is, the serial number, and that's made in the Philippines. Let's go ahead and take a look at the turrets. So the elevation turret, one click equals 1/4 inch at 100 yards. You can hear that. Moves easy. They are covered, so I guess it's okay that they move easy. And you can pull it up, and it spins freely then. So you can do the zero reset, which is really nice. Good feature. I'm surprised they actually had that on a hunting scope like this, but I do like it. Same thing on the side, same type of turret, same operation. So that is the scope. We'll go ahead and see if we can get some footage now. I'll take it out to the window here, see if we can see the reticle real quick before we finish up. So there you can see the reticle. It's got those circles underneath it that are for the BDC part, and it looks nice. It's got a thin reticle at the center, and then the thicker ones obviously on the sides and the bottom, which is kind of a neat arrangement. I like it. So let's talk price and competitive options. I picked this up from Optics Planet, and the price was $399.95, but they did have a coupon of $40 off. I think it was maybe 10%. So that took it down to $359.95. Shipping was free, and I had about $20 in tax. So the bottom line for me with local tax here in the state of Wisconsin was $379.75. I did go to stores and look at competitive options. Probably a scope that I would have loved, or the scope that I would have loved to get for this gun was the Leupold VX5 HD, but it was significantly more expensive. I saw it typically around $750, so we're talking almost $400 more, almost twice what this one cost. I did look at the Vortex, I believe their HS series, and it ran like $429, so it wasn't too much more. But honestly, when I looked at that scope, I was close to buying it. In fact, If they would have given me off, because all they had was a display model, if they would have given me a discount on it, I probably would have ended up with that. And then I also looked at Nikon's lower cost line, the Pro Staff, and I think that was also a 2.5 to 10, same as the Vortex, 2.5 to 10, whereas the Leupold's a 2 to 10. But the Pro Staff I didn't like the quality of it. It just seemed very cheap. And they had that actually, it was cheap. I think I could have got it for about I forget if it was 180 or if it was marked down to less than that. So one of the selection criteria that was important to me was lightweight. And this scope is weighing in at 16.65 ounces, which is a pretty decent weight. I think for a lightweight rifle, basically going to add a pound to the rifle. And it's just slightly over, I think, what they state on their website. I believe they say 16.2 ounces. So the specifications of this scope is a 2.5 to 10 power scope with a 42mm objective lens. It says it has eye relief between 4 inches and 3.8 depending on what power you're at. It's a 1-inch tube, 1/4 inch adjustments at 100 yards. Maximum internal adjustment is 70 MOA, both elevation and windage. The parallax is set at 100, so it's non-adjustable parallax, which I think is pretty typical for scopes 10 power and less. The field of view at 100 yards is from 40.3 feet to 10.1, depending on your power setting. The length is 12.6 inches, and the weight is 16.6 ounces. Well, I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, please like and subscribe. You guys be safe out there.